Have you been thinking about making the move to Peoria? Well, today, luckily for you, we're in North Peoria checking out some beautiful new homes that are extremely large but still affordable for this area. We're just north of Happy Valley Parkway here. So we're not super North Peoria. We're just kind of like in that middle ground. So I think you guys will really love where this is located. It's located near all the shopping that you could possibly think of, but it's still somewhat secluded, right? So I'm driving through these roads and I'm just trying to take in as much as I can and put myself in a not native place and say, okay, what's different about this area than maybe some of the other areas that I've toured on this channel before. And one of the things is, one, it's large roads, but it's like empty. It's so empty for a Monday at this time. I live off of one of the busiest roads in the West Valley, and that is Dysart Road. And no matter what time of the day, it is busy, guys. So coming out here and it being a little bit quieter and not as busy is something I really like. Would I live out here? 1000%. It's beautiful. It's just a little bit more expensive. So if you're not wanting to be in the higher price points, we're going to have to find something a little bit smaller for sure. They do have smaller floor plans, but today we're going to check out some big homes, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about the smaller ones. If you guys want me to tour the smaller ones here in this area, let's say 1,600 square feet or so, go ahead and comment down below and I will definitely do that. I love when you guys comment because it really gives me inspiration on where I should make the videos, because this whole entire channel is for you guys and I want to make videos that make you happy and they're the ones that you want to see. So anyways, today we're going to look at two homes. They're both 3,000 square feet and we're actually going to look at the ones that are available. You guys also mentioned to me in the comments that you really want to see homes that aren't going to be like needing thousands and thousands of dollars to get upgraded. So when we walk through these homes, this specific builder is D.R. Horton. If you guys are familiar with them, they already come how they come. So I'm going to also pop up the 3 different packages that they have. No matter what home floor plan you get, they all have this specific package or one of these 3 specific packages, which are very beautiful. We're going to go into the first one here and you'll be able to see one of the packages. And let's see, does the other one they have a lot of spec homes and a lot of really great deals here at this community. Oh yeah, they have different packages. So the first one that we're going to see has quote unquote package number 3. And then the second one we see is going to have package number 1. They are also offering a 4.99% interest rate fixed for 30 years and $10,000 in closing costs if you use their preferred lender. Totally an amazing deal. And then the HOA here, there's nothing too crazy. It's just, basic parks and things along those lines. It's $90 a month, which isn't too bad. If you want mountain views and you are okay with the budget that I give you guys at the end of this video, then I think you would really love it. I love driving around and just seeing like mountain views. And I'm sure when you're out here in the afternoons, it's like so quiet and very peaceful. Pretty much every single lot here for the most part has like a little bit of view fencing. If you don't back up to someone directly, obviously you wouldn't want view fencing if you're backing up to someone directly, which I always thought was kind of weird. Well, you guys know I'm from here, but I lived in Colorado for about 1.5 years. And they have, the view fencing on the sides where you're literally looking into someone's yard. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. There's pros and cons, right? I feel like it makes it more open looking, but also I just want to go in my backyard and not be bothered, especially for people that want pools. Most of my clients want a pool at some point, whether it's, comes with the house or you guys build it after the fact, they want a pool. I don't want to be swimming and hanging out outside with my friends and my family and then my neighbor be all up in my business. I don't know if that's just an Arizona thing. You guys let me know down below in the comments, but let's go check out this house. Okay, here are both of the homes that we're going to be looking at today, both over 3,000 square feet, but we're going to start off with this one here on the left-hand side. Don't forget to guess your guys's opinions on the pricing as well. Here's the exterior of this one. So I would say this is probably a C exterior because you can kind of see all this stone, right? Versus this one is probably a B, a little less stone. And if you can see that one over there, that's gonna be your like Santa Fe style home, which all my out-of-state clients love. That's your A, which is the most affordable. So I would say exterior wise, again, it already comes wrapped into the price here, but still you can know that if, you get what I'm saying. It's all wrapped into the price, but I just want you guys to know this is kind of the upgrades. I'm still gonna go over the differences between all of the options, like in the packages in regards to A, B, or C. Okay, right when you walk in now, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of information here. We have, like I said, interior package number 3, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, which is crazy. And I believe she said it was a 2-car tandem, but we'll double check on that. 3,176 square feet, and it comes with a view. So I will let you guys see that here in just a second. As you walk in, you're kind of greeted by this hallway, a little bit more of a narrow hallway, but still you have nice tall ceilings, lots of recessed lighting. They did the more like modern square edges, same thing for the baseboards. And then on the left-hand side, you have a full bathroom where you have your nice quartz countertops, square sinks. They did the executive height cabinets that you guys know I love. You have a walk-in shower with the toilet, and then you have your front bedroom to go with that. Really good sized bedroom. This would be perfect for anyone who has family members that maybe can't do stairs or something along those lines, because you have your bedroom right next to the full bathroom. They're still doing the final touches on all of these, but there will be doors there eventually. Another thing about DR Horton is pretty much every single room, I believe, has pre-wire for the ceiling fans, and it also comes with blinds. DR Horton is known to be a more affordable builder if that's something that you're looking for, but they still have a lot of really great upgrades in this one. Also super tall doors, which I think makes a really, really big difference. They also did the modern 6 panel, I think is what it's called. I don't know if that's the right word, but here is your den or office space. Also tons of recessed lighting, blinds again, pre-wire for the ceiling fan. I like that they brought the same flooring from here in on over to the left-hand side. This is kind of where I get different types of clients that want different things. So you are fairly close to the house next to you. If you're gonna live in a typical tract home kind of situation, which Arizona does have a lot of, you're gonna be somewhat close to your neighbor. So just kind of expect that. Some of you guys hate that, and we can work around it, but we just gotta figure that out beforehand so that we can find the right house for you guys. Coming in here, this is just your under the stairs storage. So, you know, Christmas stuff or whatever holiday gear you have. And then on the right-hand side, holy camole, this is way bigger than a 2-car tandem. So this is like, I mean, I would say you could at least fit 4 cars in here. Is there a light? Yeah. Easily 4 cars. No problem. What is this thing called? Can't think today. Hot water. Oh, tankless hot water heater. Then you have your soft water loop. If you guys wanted to do soft water in Arizona, we have fairly hard water, so keep that in mind. But this is not even coming on camera as big as like how huge it is. So if you have a lot of cars, this would be a cool spot. Coming back in, and now we have our main living space. We'll get up to the stairs here in just a second, but you can see blinds for everything. You have the extra recessed lighting, pre-wire for the ceiling fan. Oh my gosh, I love the kitchen. Okay, I'm excited now. You also have your 4-panel door. I was already excited when I saw this mountain view, but you guys are gonna die over the kitchen. It's not completed yet again, but it's almost there. Show you guys this lot really quick. So you have a really decent sized lot, not anything super massive, but easily fit a pool, no problem. Beautiful mountain views. I'm sure this lot would be sunrises on that and sunsets in the other side in the front of the house. But check out this kitchen. Double island, are you kidding me? That's so fun. I rarely ever see houses with the double island, but I guess that's what happens when you get a little bit more luxurious price points, I guess. Tons and tons of recessed lighting, even though this lot specifically doesn't necessarily need it. It has a lot of really great lighting already. Here's kind of the side view so you can see the islands themselves. This one's gonna be more of like your prep island, your entertainment island. You can do the bar stools along this end, and then you have a little bit smaller of an island for your sink and stuff, but I love how much storage this still has. And then here are the cabinets. I don't believe they do hardware, but that's something that you could easily add on after the fact. They have really, really pretty backsplash. You have under windows as well. You have this mounted plugs, so you don't have to have those on the wall, which is really, really nice. Stainless steel appliances, gourmet kitchen. So you'll have the built-in microwave up there. That is your regular oven. Big, great size burner, 5-burner gas stove. This will be the range eventually. And then good size pantry, not super big, but if you have overflow of stuff, you can use that under the stair storage as well. And then here's the dining space. So you could easily fit a huge table right here. I would say at least probably an 8-seater minimum, maybe even 10, and then use that other dining space as your actual office, which is really nice. So really, really good use of this space, which I like. Let's head upstairs and see what they did there. And again, don't forget to guess pricing down below. They did do carpet, looks like all upstairs. That's pretty common for new homes just because they don't, one, it's a lot more expensive if they do it, the flooring everywhere. So that's a pretty common flooring. I would not be concerned about adding that up here if you wanted to in the future. Okay, we'll go ahead and head to the left. So right off the staircase, you have a beautiful tub. Just kidding, half kidding, but obviously that's going to be installed. This is your primary bedroom. There's not gonna be a tub in the middle. Tons of lighting in here, recessed lighting like I mentioned, pre-wire for the ceiling fan. Here's the view from the primary bedroom. So you don't have anyone right behind you. This road that you see, that's actually gonna be for the community. So it won't be anything too crazy, which is nice. Plenty of space here. Headed over to the left, we have where the tub will go. Double sinks, which is really nice. That's gonna be your closet there. Toilet, shower. Shower's on the smaller end, but not too bad. Toilet, like I mentioned, closet. And you guys know, press pause and comment my favorite feature of a home. You guys know it, I say it every single time. So I'm gonna give you a second, press pause because we're about to see it. That gives you a little bit of a hint on what it is. Headed to the left now, we are going through another door that enters into the laundry room. You guys know it's one of my favorite features. Not a lot of places do it, but when they have it, I just love it. It's so convenient. This is also gonna be where you're gonna have your Wi-Fi and all your tech stuff, which is another thing I like. I like how it's in the laundry room and the laundry room's near the master because if you wanna hardwire anything or just it's convenient because it's near where you're going to be. So yeah, nice. What do I wanna do? I wanna go back through the way that we already came because I don't want you guys to get mixed up on exactly where we are. Headed back through here again. We're at the staircase. And now we're gonna go down this way. On the right-hand side, we have a bedroom with its own bathroom attached. Remember, this is a 4-bathroom house as well. So pretty much everyone has their own bathroom. They did the upgraded surround here, upgraded countertops. That looks a little bit more upgraded, higher guys, I say the same things every single time it seems like, and I still don't know what I'm saying. Executive height cabinets, and then we're into the bedroom. Decent sized bedroom, not super big. It's kind of hard for you guys to see it too whenever you don't have any furniture in here, but you could fit a queen in here, a nightstand, and probably a small dresser. Here's some of your views in the front. So really you're surrounded by like a bunch of mountain views, which I love. And this bedroom has its own bathroom, which I love. Coming back out. Now we're in the loft space. So this can be the kids' hangout spot if you want it to be, the movie room, recessed lighting in here, pre-wire for the ceiling fan. It has this little mini bar spot. So it has a spot where you can put your mini fridge. Very cute. I like that a lot. Next bedroom. Good size bedrooms-ish. You can still fit a queen in here. The kids' bedrooms, I will admit, the bottom bedroom was the biggest outside of the, the primary. But I mean, not like anything small either. Like I would be happy if I was a kid having this size. But whenever we do our Zoom call, we kind of go over a lot of details of what you guys are specifically looking for in a home. And I'll be able to walk you guys through what to expect based off of what you're looking for, right? And if you tell me on the Zoom call that you want your kids to have really big bedrooms, never heard that before, but we want decent sized bedrooms, if anything, for resale, right? I do have like a little laser measurer, so I bring that with me to all my showings. 95% of my showings are probably virtual. At least a lot of them are virtual, and they eventually come out and see it in person. But I find that that's really important. It gives you guys an actual idea of the sizing based off of me just saying it. It's nice that I can literally tell you, okay, it's 10 by 12, right then and there. So something to think about too, that I try to accommodate my clients as best as I can when it comes to if you're seeing things virtual because you don't want to pay $1 million to fly out here every other weekend to look at houses based off of wherever you live. That might be the only option for you. We will make it work either way. Now coming down, we have that Jack and Jill bathroom, double sinks, which is nice. And then you have toilet, shower, tub combo separated by a door. I always find this really nice, especially if the kids are getting ready for school or something like that. One's in the shower, you can still close that, and the other kids have access to the sinks and the mirror. This bedroom's slightly bigger, which is nice. Not too big, not too small again. And then coming back out, so we went through, give you a little directional situation so you know where you are. Staircase was this way. Now we walked into the loft. First bedroom, then we went Jack and Jill. Now we're in the next bedroom. And then on the right-hand side, we have our laundry room, which you guys know now connects to that primary bedroom, which is, again, one of my favorite features. If there's something that you can think of that really draws you into a home, you're like, if it has this, like, it's gonna be something I love. Like, I feel like a lot of people will probably think that about the double islands because you don't really see them a lot, and they're really, really cool, of course. If there's something like that, comment it down below because I'm just curious, like, what's something that you're like, this would be my dream home if it had X, Y, and Z. Just out of curiosity. But either way, let's head to the next house. It's slightly smaller by maybe like 100 square feet. So not too bad. Oh, and then let me tell you guys the price so you can know. So again, if you haven't guessed already, you have about 5 seconds for me to grab my piece of paper and tell you. All right, if you haven't guessed, it's too late. So this one's $789,990 is what they have it priced at. Again, that's a 4.99% interest rate and $10,000 in closing costs on top of that. So pretty much at that point, you're only really coming up with your down payment, which is really nice and convenient. But let's head to this next one. You guys have to see the view from what I just walked out of. I just feel like it doesn't even show on camera as pretty, but it's so like, for Arizona, that's a pretty green view. Not complaining at all. Very pretty. Here's kind of the side fencing too, so you don't have RV gates or anything like that. If you're looking for an RV garage, I posted something about that last week, so you guys can go check out that when you have a second. But it's not too far from here. This is a little bit closer to Phoenix, a little bit more expensive. So if you want something a little bit more affordable, they do have RV garages there, beautiful communities as well, mountain views as well. It's a really, really good area. And then also you have community pool, pickleball, fitness center, things along those lines that this neighborhood doesn't have. So it just depends on kind of where you're looking. This one's way closer to Phoenix. So if you're looking to be closer to Phoenix, this would definitely be a better option. But let me flip this around so you guys can see the front of this one again. Here's our exterior. And again, this wouldn't be able to be changed. They don't allow changes on their homes because they only build spec homes. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, go back and watch it. I'll pin it at the very end of this so you can kind of learn a little bit more about new homes, what you can expect with purchasing them. The process is definitely a little bit different than buying a resale home. So I like that this one has a little patio. So as I mentioned, this one has a little bit of a different package. So you'll notice that the colors are slightly different. As you can see from the flooring, this one's more of a gray flooring. The exterior color was a little bit different as well. Here we have our den space right off the front door, which allows it to feel a little bit more open versus the other one had definitely a more narrow hallway. And then coming down here on the right-hand side, under the stairs storage. Very pretty. I love what they did with these models. Laundry room downstairs, garage as well. Let's see if they did, this one's probably a 2 tandem. Oh, that's nice. They epoxied the flooring on this one. Nice little upgrade. This one's the 2 tandem. So still easily fit 3 cars in here. Tankless hot water heater, soft water loop. I really like the epoxy flooring. I want to do that at my house. Coming back through the garage. And then you have stairs and you have this massive open concept and a little different in the kitchen. So it doesn't have the double island, but I really love the combo that they've done here. You guys can let me know what you think about it. The darker cabinets, 42-inch uppers, a little bit less cabinet space, but you could definitely do some sort of like buffet table or something along those lines on that end. Here's your living space. Decent sized living space. I would say the other one, it feels bigger on the inside. We'll have to go upstairs and see if they have like a massive loft or something that's making the difference here. A lot of people have commented before saying this is like an Arizona nightmare. I think it's really pretty, and if it's within your guys' means to do so, and you know, take on the cost of airing this empty space, it's really, really pretty. But obviously, you know, in Arizona, bills are expensive. If you haven't seen my cost of living video for 2024, I highly suggest you go ahead and do that because I go over AC bills, car insurance, give you guys tons of examples of what to expect. But it's 76 in here, and granted there's no blinds on the upper one, so probably if you did that or tinted those, it might make it a little bit nicer, but it feels okay in here. Not too hot, not too cold. Tons of recessed lighting, pendant lighting option as well, so pre-wire for that. Headed towards the back here. On the left, ooh, is this the primary? Primary downstairs, it seems like, which I love. So hard to find. But the primary downstairs is like a game changer for me. And a lot of my clients, they, you know, this would be the scenario. It's like, I only want a 1-story, but then I find you this house and it has the primary bedroom downstairs. You're like, okay, If it has the primary bedroom downstairs, I might be able to do the 2-story. Double sinks. Really pretty cabinet color. What do you guys think, white or brown? I feel like the white's kind of going away a little bit, but I still love the white. I don't know. Bigger walk-in shower, extra storage here. This one doesn't have the tub. The other one had a tub. Extra storage here. Toilet space, closet, let's see. Smaller closet as well, but you could add some extra shelving. I'm sure you might even want to do like a custom closet or something along those lines. Still have the mountain views on this one. The lot looks slightly smaller. Down here you have a half bath for guests, which is nice. And then let's check out the backyard. See, like that's so pretty. It might be worth aerating this entire space. Look at all the recessed lighting. Crazy. I like it. And then you don't have to worry about dealing with all the lighting packages because lighting gets expensive, guys. Here's your covered patio on this one. I think it's a little bit smaller. Lighting out here, pre-wired for the ceiling fan. Outlet right here so you could easily do a TV or something if you wanted. Still tons of space for a pool, no complaints on the size. Because you could either do your pool right here or you could do it off to the side. This one's a little bit more set back, which I kind of like because it's a little bit more private. And again, you don't have anyone directly behind you. This one qualifies for the 4.99 and $10,000 in closing costs as well, which is cool. A lot of you guys are thinking, do I buy now? Do I wait till after the holidays? If you're just buying, I would say 1000% don't wait. This is going to be the best deals in the next 2 months when there's more inventory. When you're buying and selling at the same time, depends on where you're selling at. That could be a conversation to be had, but if you guys have questions, even if you're not for another year out and you just want to ask me questions about real estate because that's my job, I'm here whenever. My number and email are popping up. Love to help you guys. Headed up now. Again, carpet upstairs. Left-hand side, you have a good-sized loft. So here's the thing about these kind of lofts that you have to consider. The living room, where let's say the parents are listening to TV, and then the kids are going to be up here listening to TV or playing or whatever. The con is you can it's open directly to them. You know, you're going to be able to hear everything. You're going to be able to hear your kids playing. You're going to be able to hear their TV playing and vice versa. I've had a house like this before. That is the one thing, it's like slightly annoying. So keep that in mind. If this room is going to be a playroom and your kids are maybe older and they're going to be watching TV, I don't know how much you're going to love that. But let's check out the next bedroom upstairs. So right here, first bedroom. Okay, this one has its own bathroom. Really, really nice size. You could easily put a king bed. I mean, this is almost the size of my primary bedroom at my house. On the left-hand side, good size closet. Walk-in closet. Pre-wired for the ceiling fans, blinds again. Walk-in shower. Executive height cabinet, single bowl, but it's square, which I really love. Very pretty. Okay. Headed back out towards the loft space. Extra storage. Pay attention in these big old homes. Got to make sure that there's a good amount of storage in here. No point in having a 3,000 square foot home when you don't have anywhere to put stuff. On the left-hand side, more storage. D.R. Horton does a really good job of storage. Wait, what is going on? This house is never ending. Okay, so this is your upstairs den, office, bedroom even, guest bedroom / office. Recessed lighting, pre-wire. This thing is huge. If you really are handy, you could even, oh no, you need an exterior window. I was thinking about you could maybe make that a closet, but either way, really huge den space. No complaints. You could put pull-out couch here for guests, double desks for you and your husband, or if you want your own office, one desk, little coffee table, TV on the wall. Really nice, perfect size, not too small at all. And then on the right-hand side now, we have, oh my gosh, another bedroom. Walk-in closet, perfect. Here's the bedroom, decent sized bedroom. Not too big, not too small. Pre-wired for a ceiling fan. So if you don't know what this is actually a sensor. So as one room gets hotter than the rest of the house, this thing will sense that and they'll kick on the air in the specific room that's lower than the set temperature. So it's really, really energy efficient. My clients love that. Next bedroom, good sized bedroom. That last one was a little bit smaller. Pre-wired for ceiling fan, blinds, walk-in closet. At this price point, I feel like you have more bathrooms, you have more walk-in closets, good storage, good upgrades, pretty views. Granted, you could get obviously a more affordable situation, but that's just kind of something I've noticed. Bathtub, shower combo, double sinks, executive height cabinets, same flooring throughout, besides the carpet, of course. And that's it, guys. What do you think? What do you think the price is of this one? I'm actually really impressed by this. So something I want to be super transparent about with you guys is some of my clients don't want a new home because they've heard horror stories, right? Here's the thing that you have to consider. New homes are one of the places where people go to without a realtor. Without a realtor, you're just setting yourself up for failure, but you don't know what you don't know, right? So you don't know that that sales rep only works for the seller. They don't work for you. So they only tell you what you have to know, not what maybe you'd want to know, right? One of those things you'd want to know that I tell all my clients is you're gonna wanna do what's called a third-party inspection, even on a new home. I think it's very, very important, but the sales rep would probably say different. I've actually had a sales rep tell me different right in front of my clients. And of course, that's his job or her job, respectfully, but I'm never gonna be like okay with that because at the end of the day, one, I'm not getting into the attic. I'm not gonna crawl up on the roof here and make sure there's no broken roof tiles. And most of the time my clients aren't gonna do that either. So that's what that third-party inspection does. And granted, there's city codes and things that they do have to follow, but you have to keep in mind, they're making a bunch of homes. All these subcontractors aren't just working at D.R. Horton. They're working at Taylor Morrison. They're working at Lennar. They all work at the same exact places. So even if you see, D.R. Horton has bad reviews, well, you can expect that they're all gonna have bad reviews. A little bit, take it with a grain of salt is all I'm saying. You never go and purchase a new home and you move into the home, you absolutely love it, no complaints, and say, you know what, I'm gonna leave a review for the builder. No, you don't do that. You just go and you live your life because you're happy, you're gonna be living in a new state, you're just not thinking about it, right? I think you only leave bad reviews when you're mad, or you only leave reviews when you're mad, honestly. I've never really left a really great review unless it was super convenient and they asked me to, of course, then I would probably leave a really great review. But most of the time it's just not on your mind when you move into a house and then you fall in love with it. If you have a bad experience, completely different ballgame. You're gonna likelihood of having a bad experience when you use either a bad agent or no agent is more likely, of course. So just keep that in mind. D.R. Horton isn't, if you look up the reviews, they're not gonna be absolutely outstanding. Every client that I've had that's bought in a D.R. Horton home has liked it. I've never heard any complaints at all about it. And that goes for most builders that I've worked with. I've never really had any complaints, but we also try to mitigate that in advance. by making sure you do that third-party inspection, making sure the repairs get done that you want to be done so that we don't have problems later on. That includes like one of the builders forgot to put insulation in the attic. Don't know how. That's a whole different conversation. But, you know, we got it handled. We got it taken care of before you even bought the home. So that's the things I'm talking about. We just want to make sure that those problems are fixed in advance. One of the times the client was going to buy a house and the truss was broken on the inside. It happens more commonly than not, but my client would have never found that out until they went to go sell the house, and then they had to pay a structural engineer because now it's 10 years later, past the structural warranty and things along those lines, and now they have to pay for it, which is very expensive versus the builder paying for it and taking care of it, right? So you guys can take what you want from that. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of insight. Resale homes have their problems for sure, just no one's complaining about it because they were able to do the third-party inspection and they found that out beforehand. But again, people don't know that they could even do a third-party inspection because the builder reps tell them otherwise. So anyways, very, very beautiful home. Super impressed by this area, this community. Love the views, quick access to everything, closer to Phoenix. If you want to work in North Phoenix, South Phoenix, hop on the 17, hop on the 101 real quick to get to the 17. If you have things going on in Anthem, you like going to Flagstaff, you like going to, what's it called? Lake Pleasant isn't too far away. So if you enjoy those kind of things, this would be a really, really good location. But again, I'm going to pop that up on the map for you guys. If you have questions, if you need guidance, if you are thinking about moving to Arizona and you want to know more, that is what I'm here for. So go ahead and reach out. My number and email are popping up. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, post videos every Monday at 5 p.m. And don't forget to watch the next video, which is going to be all about the new builds. It's going to be on the top right that you can click on. Go ahead and watch that. And next week, I will be probably back in Surprise. They had another RV community over there. So again, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.